And we are back to wrap things up here on Avry Sports Show, the webcast. Livestream.com/Avry Sports. And I got a good laugh at this story of the week right here. I got a very good laugh. This courtesy of KTLA, as per usual. A story out of Brazil. Man shows up at own funeral to say hello. This story out of Brazil. Let me read it right here for you. People at a funeral in northeastern Brazil started screaming and some fainted when the man they thought was dead showed up at his own wake. 41-year-old Gilberto Araujo found out through a friend everyone thought he was dead, so he decided to show up and say hello. The mix-up apparently happened when a family member mistakenly identified a body at the city morgue as Araujo's. But police said the body at the morgue was actually that of a man named Gilberto Santos Gama. No further information on Gama was immediately available. Gilberto was thinking, people think I'm dead. I'm gonna go fool some people. I guess the guy who was dead, Santos Gama, looked like him, I imagine. But wow, that's funny to hear. I'm sure dude's probably sitting at home chilling, probably on Twitter or Foursquare, and he gets a phone call. Hey, are you dead? No. That's too funny. I can imagine. Well, there's a funeral being held for you. Really? I'm gonna go and make people pee their pants. That's how I'm sure that's a conversation. I'm sure that's exactly how the conversation went down. I'm sure that's exactly how the conversation went down. I mean, my gosh, that's too funny. All your friends thinking you're dead, and you show up with your own wake, and people fainting. Then again, I probably would have fainted too if I were at a man's funeral and the man comes through the door and is walking and dancing and pumping LMFAO. I'd be shocked as heck too. It was his brother. His brother wrongly identified him. And apparently his brother had not seen him in 4 months. That is still very strange. How you don't know that your brother was. Anyway, that is still weird. That is incredibly strange. I mean, but how do you mistake your brother for someone else like that? Well, anyway, that's very interesting though. Really an odd story. Very, very, very odd. He just assumed that was his brother who died. Wow. I mean, to make sure, I would have called him first. I was his brother. I would have called his phone to make sure he's not dead before causing a panic. But that is just too weird. Such an odd situation. You know what though? It shows anything is possible in the world. Anything can happen. And that, clearly, is anything that can happen. Just too funny. Such an odd situation. But you know what? Rest in peace to the guy who is dead. That's unfortunate for him. May he rest in peace. May his family be able to mourn. But, wow. What a odd story. Very odd out of Brazil. Courtesy of KTLA, who provides me all of our weird news. Anyway, folks. We are done. Avry Sports. We'll be back next week. Hopefully the Eskimos pull it off against Calgary. We can make the postseason. Because right now in Eskimos land, things are very weird. Matt Nichols should be the starter. I love Kavis Reed. Love Kerry Joseph. But right now, Matt Nichols has come off the bench and delivered. I say Nichols should get the start in what may be the biggest game in the Eskimos history in the past 5 years. That's all for now. I'm Avry. I am gone. Talk to you folks next week. Later.